Hey there, everybody, it's your Peacekeeper coming at you with another epic battle video. Look at those teams. We got a 2 Yamato, 3 Iowa stack versus a Montana Yamato and 3 Iowa stack. Pretty even teams. I actually really quite enjoyed these teams. This is a great video. I really enjoyed this battle, and it just happened. That's the reason why I'm editing it right away. It's not a, I mean, it's a 186,000 damage game, which for Battleship, you know, that's doing pretty good. But that's by no means my best game in an Iowa. My best game in an Iowa is not on my YouTube channel. I actually bested that one not too long ago. But however, that is also a very good video. This is a not 5.8 patch battles, so this one's a little bit more up to date, and there is a slew of things in this video that made me just cringe. Oh my, we're gonna get in ourselves a duel with the Montana, with the New Orleans, with the Nabucco, with all sorts of ships that are just like totally ignoring my existence. And this is not a stealth build. Look at the detection range, it's 15.7, it's not stealthy at all. So I was really confused by this. I managed to get away with far too much, and of course, you know, problems with the Iowa's rear bulkhead comes apart, you know, in the battle with that Montana. But let's get on a rolling. Now, I don't know what Mr. Daniel Adrian, I'm gonna guess it's Adrian, just spelled weird. Mr. Daniel Adrian's over there. You're going to see him, like, shooting at the Ibuki. I have no idea why. Makes no sense at all. But the chat, what's he doing? I don't know what he's doing. But look at the chat. There's some interesting things going on. Mr. Fatal Donuts and I are having a good back and forth. He said, all forward, and we just got done talking about boobs and guns. Like, wow. Deep conversation. And for some odd reason they say BC, but the whole team goes A. With the exception of this little task force we got up here. Like, I'm trying to get over there. I'm like, no, we'll go over there, right? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's try and go to B. Oh, shoot. They're all going to A, and nobody's going to BC. Odd. Now, I think part of the reason why I managed to survive this battle and do as much as I did is entirely because of the fact that there's no carriers. But first victim of the day, Hinabuki. Will I get him? Will I get him? Who wants to take bets right now? Uh-oh, Fletcher. Uh-oh. 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 Ah, he's 15 out. Who cares? No, really, who cares? Oh, we're hot, straight, and normal. And... oh. That was uneventful. Thanks, RNGesus. I forgot to sacrifice my cow to you. Give me 1 second whilst I do that. Maybe Mr. Fletcher would like some 16-inch love. Nah, we'll go back for Mr. Ibuki. He smells funny anyway. I think Mr. Fletcher's going to eat a whole bunch of lovely, lovely shells from the Ibuki-Baltimore combo. Their whole team is shooting at me, though. Look at this. This is madness. Like, why are they shooting at... oh, my goodness. How rude. In fact, I think I even tell them. See? That was very rude, disabling my turret like that. What did it do to them? But once again, you can see this isn't a stealth build. I am totally visible to their whole team, but... this is suicide. This is literally suicide to any team that's paying attention. Dong dong dong. I love the armor on this ship, and I cannot wait to try out the new 5.9 armor profiles, because if they fix the overly sensitive to angling Iowa, it's going to be a freaking power... now, my word. I slowed down, and the reason for my slowdown is quite simple. Basically, what I was trying to do... oh yeah, those were definitely never going to hit. What I was trying to do is I was trying to throw off their aim, so if they had launched shells, that they were going to fall short. Now, those were originally intended for the Iowa, and I don't know why. I mean, talk about a horrible job with that. Uh-oh. Line writing. Ugh. Yep. In-game me is just as confused as out-of-game me. This is a tactic that I haven't seen in ages because they made it really unpopular and really terrible. Also, I don't know why this Montana just isn't paying attention. Now, I'm out of his range, so I've got a fair bit of range to go, but it makes me question, like, he's going to be down there, and then all of a sudden he's going to turn around, and we're going to get in this huge old fight by sea, and it's like, what the, I don't know, but this Ibuki's up here by himself. He had a Benson, and he had himself a Baltimore to face off against an Ibuki and a Fletcher, and somehow we managed to lose the Baltimore and the Benson in this fight, and the Ibuki's the only thing that's left, and he's my pal through the rest of this. So Blackout, shout out to you if you're watching this channel. Thank you very much for your help through this entire thing. It was a good fight with you and I. And by fight, I mean tag teaming. We were basically divisioned up is what it felt like. We were on a nice telepathic link between each other. But once again, we are sailing relatively broadside to things. Certainly enough to take some citadels from that Yamato. But I know I'm not invisible, even though I don't have situational awareness on this captain. Pro tip, I'm not getting it until the patch comes out. Because we're all getting it then. But we're going to get back into this fight with this Ibuki now that my friendly Ibuki's on his way turned around, except for we both misjudged our turn, and I guess he wanted to hug me before battle? I don't know, but it's all good. I'm in an Iowa. I can take a couple of paint scrapings. It isn't going to hurt nothing. Nobody tells me nothing. So here's this Montana on his hell charge back. I gotta give him props. He ignored me for the entire game, and then when I was about 4 clicks out, he finally decided that it was worth paying attention. I guess it was me shooting at him that got his attention. How rude of me, right? I think part of the reason why we both misjudged this turn is because I was being a moron and trying to shoot with a full broadside this Ibuki, and I turned in front of Blackout. So, actually, I do want to apologize, Blackout. Wasn't intentional. I mean it with love. And as I'm sure you're well aware, it isn't going to matter because we are just going to rape face from here on out. Now, pro tip, if you're a cruiser driver and you're facing off against an Iowa, let's not sail broadside. Let's give this Ibuki a reminder of the reasons why. Yeah, look at the way his hull was set up in comparison to where my shot was lined up. Oh my goodness, I am way too rusty with battleships. But boom, okay, now we're in business. Whoa, where did his health go? Captain Bill has joined the fight. Torpedoes, that jerk. Eat these. Yes. That's what he gets for shooting them torpedoes at me. Alright, so our Montana is now 18 clicks out. 17 and a half. Is he ever going to be paying attention to the fact that there is a small battle force up here? I want him to turn out, because if I can get him to turn out, I can start the Citadel train early, but yeah, he ain't gonna turn out. In fact, This next battle is worth its own public service announcement, and I'm gonna throw that one on the channel. And this is gonna be the how to knife fight in a battleship video. Pro tip: don't turn so that your broadside is exposed to try and shoot at the narrow profile of a ship that's gone past you, unless it's like a cruiser that doesn't have torpedoes or something. But when it comes to battleship versus battleship engagements, he needs to understand that my front turrets can shoot back over their shoulder at an angle that he can't do anything about. But, alright, so we're traversing our turrets because I'm totally anticipating turning in towards the middle to begin this fight. But, 11 clicks out, and I begin my engagement of this Montana, and now he's going to start paying attention. I've gone and scratched his paint with an overpen to his superstructure. Apparently, Daniel feels that I'm not paying enough attention to this poor New Orleans. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to focus on lining myself up for this Montana fight, but Okay, we got we got ourselves a cruiser at 6 clicks out, and he is totally not paying attention to the big shiny battleship with 16-inch AP shells. Now, this could have been a cruiser deletion had I learned to aim. Obviously, aiming is totally overrated. So now the Montana is paying attention to me. Now, thankfully, the Iowa has a shit ton of bow armor, and that Montana did a really poor job of actually aiming at me. Had he aimed at me and actually, you know, aimed at the turrets, I would have lost my front turret, and this next battle would go totally different. But here's the public service announcement. Okay? I am not going to ram him. I hate ramming. Ramming is a terrible, terrible, terrible gameplay technique. But we are both full health, and this is how you don't fight in Iowa and a Montana. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. Neither one of us can keep our turrets rolling. Not a single one of us. I can kind of keep my turrets going, and you'll notice that I am not turning full over. I'm sticking between that half mark. Because look at what he's doing. Up, there's a citadel or two. Up, there's another 2 citadels. Now all of a sudden, 50,000 hit points are missing, Montana. What are you doing? There's the back armor on the Iowa screwing up. Now the back bulkhead is really thin and it's quite annoying, but I gotta give him credit. He did a really good job with that. Yep, I'm saying it. Cause look at him. No! Just turn out and go away! Did you not watch my videos? You deserve that die. You deserve that repair bill. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. So that's the public service announcement portion of this video. If you go past another battleship, just keep going straight at other targets. He's eventually going to get bored and turn his broadside to you, and that's when you can punish him with them glorious, 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 glorious citadels. Ugh, you deserve the repair bill. That is how you lose. I can't tell you how many Yamatos, how many Iowas, how many Azumos, how many North Carolinas, how many Amagis, how many Montanas I have sunk because people are too freaking interested in bringing all of their guns to bear. In a freaking pass-by fight, just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. He's going to forget about you. And then he's going to turn broadside, and you are going to reap the delicious Citadel benefits. But now, look, they've got no Tier 10 battleship. We've still got one of our Yamatos left. There he is, painted into the screen. And I'm about to delete Natago. Oh, RNGesus. RNGesus, how I love thee. I'm really thinking about respecing this captain to get the accuracy module instead of the module for the anti-aircraft guns, because quite frankly, having an AA spec Iowa at this point, it almost feels redundant because I just don't run into CVs in the thing anymore. But I could have stole this kill, and I did a fairly decent amount of damage. But the Ibuki, you know, I'm keen on letting Blackout have it because, frankly, he was going to be in the way anyway. So, well, let's just keep on rolling. You know, Admiral Hipper. All right, I'm game. I'm game. Let's see if we can't grab his attention. Oh, hey there, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, that hurts. Much apologized. Love you dearly. Now, there's really not a whole lot left of interesting left in this video, but we'll go ahead and hang in here. You know, we're gonna try and finish off this Hipper and see if we can't make this a 4-kill game, but it's not gonna end up being one, I promise you. Yeah, that sucks. So, there's a gearing hiding off to the north of Seed, and, well, I've been ignoring him mostly because he's really unimportant to me. He's managed to kill off a whole bunch of our team, and now that I know where he's at, I'm really not concerned at all about his location because I'm going away from him. I can travel at 33 knots, and so long as I don't do too many big maneuvers, I will stay moving away at a relatively fast pace, which means his torpedoes, he's going to have to close to a very close distance to actually get torpedoes off that are going to hit me. And the Gearing does have 16.5-kilometer torpedoes. Look at this battle. Oh no, I could totally wreck that Iowa, but there's a friendly... Oh my. A ram. How could we possibly? Now that's all that's left of this battle is a lovely, lovely Gearing. Blackout and I are going to go up north, and we're going to go chase him down, because why not? I've already got 187,566... Torpedoes! Oh, hee hee. Oh my, you know, that's one of them poor times when he had not used... Well, maybe he was using, I don't know what his torpedoes were. I personally run the torpedo speed boost for the reduction in range of my Gearing, because 16.5 kilometers just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Just no. I'd rather have 71 knot torpedoes that you can't avoid that hit like freaking freight trains than the resulting, I think, let's see, 16.5, 13 and a half, so it's 3, rather than have that extra 3 kilometers. I'd much rather have the, Blackout, what are you shooting at? I don't know. I'd much rather have the extra speed so that those torpedoes are a heck of a lot. What is he launching at? Oh, whatever. It's all good. Now, this New Orleans is going to say that I didn't kill him. That's a lie. I killed him. He's salty. I did wonder, because, yeah, I don't know. Thanks for the kill, though. He's the only New Orleans on their team, and I killed the New Orleans, so I don't... You didn't get the kill. Actually, I think I did. Yes, yes I did. The battle screen afterwards says so. This is pretty much going to be the end of this battle. We're going to point out before the Gearing dies, unfortunately. But let's get to the battle screen here. And 1,000 points. Okay. So, 187,568 damage, 41 hits, 7 citadels. Yep, number 1 on the team. And lots of... I killed the New Orleans! Yeah, I killed you. You said I didn't. I did. How dare you? That Montana, though, guys, I'm telling you, please don't be that Montana, okay? Alright, this is your Peacekeeper with another video. This is going to go in the Epic Battle videos, but I'm also going to make a PSA for the head-on fight thing. So, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.